And maybe sort of a topical question here along the same lines. Do you have a feeling about, since we're in Toronto and this is kind of a part of the practice as well, do you have a feeling about what it's like to be an artist here in particular?
Yeah, it's challenging, partly because there's so much going on. It's hard to keep up with so many things, but on the other hand, you know, the positive side of that is there's access to
so many things.
So many things and so many people and ways of working and work. Like, because I'm in Toronto, I can work at Toronto School of Art, or I can make sculptural installations, like I'm doing one for the Pride weekend.
Awesome.
So those, yeah, sure, it'll be great. So those opportunities exist because I'm here and available, and on the other hand, I do fantasize, I think as many people do, about leaving the city, like getting out of the busyness and somewhere where it's more peaceful and not being pulled in so many directions all the time. I don't see that happening anytime soon though. Yeah, so it's always a mixed thing. I feel right now very privileged to be part of this Akin project, you know, like this project of being with other artists and trying to figure out how to be in studio space in this city, and just the process of muddling through that and what does it mean and what does it look like to other people. I mean, I'm not involved with other organizations, arts organizations as well, so I'm always seeing how, for example, Mercer Union, where they're also, because of rents, being driven out of space, and have throughout their artist-run center history been driven out, but always embrace moving towards something new. And that's how you don't get crushed by it, right? Like, you stay on the positive side of what you're moving towards. And so it's amazing to be seeing how different organizations and different artists and people are figuring that stuff out right now. And then using that voice or information to try to speak to what is or isn't working about that process. Like, for example, my feeling about what's happening over on Sterling with the Mocha and artists being priced out of that neighborhood. I feel like I don't want to blame the Mocha for that. Like, we need a Mocha in Toronto. We don't have a modern art, big museum space.
No, yeah.
We don't have one in Toronto. It's ridiculous. I mean, look at Montreal. They have this beautiful, massive space. I mean, you know, the AGO is its own thing, and it's great, but
it's different.
It's different. So,
yes.
but it's not the Mocha, right? I mean, this is a very particular thing that it offers, and that it's very strange that Toronto hasn't already had an institution like that. But my sense is not that I blame the Mocha for moving into that area and gentrifying, and that's, I mean, gentrification is a political reality. It's not, I don't want to blame individuals for their behaviors. I want to look at what the overarching political and economic realities are that are leading to people behaving the way they do, right? And that is the political will to create affordable, protected, affordable space for artists, for low-income communities, for affordable housing. That's a political problem. I don't focus that on what's happening in one particular neighborhood here or there in Toronto. If the city and the province had the will to protect and create zoning and to stand up to the developers and to say no, and that's what we don't have in Toronto, or we haven't had enough of, you know.
Yeah, I agree.